It's Emme Scamahorn here.
And Maggie Swordstrom.
And we're here to teach you about the Minnesota moose population.
Problem we have come to discuss with you today is that the Minnesota moose are dying away.
Want to know effects? We better go respect. Without the well-known moose, the wolves don't need a house.
The wolves wouldn't get no food, and that would be pretty rude. In about 6 years, the population will be stable, so you can save your tears.
The moose will be able. We'll bring back the wolf hunt and eat them on the table.
That's right, we'll bring back the hunt, so it doesn't matter if global warming is being a little blunt. So, Emmy, what exactly is the cause of the moose population decline?
Well, Maggie, the main contributor is climate change. Moose are suited for a colder environment because of their thick fur and long legs to trudge through the snow. So when climate change comes into play, they aren't doing so hot. Another contributor is the wolf population. Wolves right now are thriving. And you know who eats the moose? The wolves. Another contributor is brain worm. A shift towards shorter winters and warmer summers could not only weaken the moose immune system, but might be contributing to a thriving white-tailed deer population, which carries a brain worm that is fatal to moose. What do you know about moose?
Well, what I know about New Hampshire moose, this is kind of unrelated to Minnesota, but it could be a problem in the future, is that the longer autumns in New Hampshire have caused the population of winter ticks to literally skyrocket, and they attach to the moose by tens of thousands, which is making them lose their hair, have bald spots, and then they become hypothermic and they die off that way. So hopefully that doesn't happen in Minnesota because the temperatures here are even colder than in New Hampshire, which would cause them to die even more often.
Good to know. What else do you know about them?
Well, their common name is the moose. Their scientific name is Elkes elkes, and they're a mammal. They're a herbivore, and their lifespan is approximately 15 to 20 years. Their antlers can be as wide as 6 feet, and they weigh approximately 1,800 pounds, so almost as much as me and Emmy combined. So Jake, how do you feel about the moose population in Minnesota?
I think it's going like this. I'm sad. I like it.
So Renee, I was just wondering, how do you feel about me, aka the Minnesota moose population?
I think you're dying off.
What do you think you can do to help me to live?
I'm really not that sure, but I'm sure you'll tell me later.
What do you think you can do to stop the moose decline?
Stop killing them.
We have come to ask intellectual Jerry Swordstrom on the Minnesota moose population. She's sitting right over there. Let's go sneak up on her. Let's go. Hello.
Hi.
How do you feel about the Minnesota moose population?
Well, I hear it's declining.
So, what exactly do you think that we as a society can do to help it?
Well, I guess it depends on why they're declining. Do you know?
Well, that's because of wolves and climate change.
Okay, well, we can't really do anything about wolves, but
We could bring the hunt back.
well, I suppose we could do that. But we could do something about climate change.
Yes, we
We
could.
could drive more efficient vehicles. We could use less energy, turn off lights, hang our clothes on the line to dry. Those would all be things that we could do to help the Minnesota moose population.
We asked Jim Swordstrom what his thoughts are on the moose population decline.
Here's what we found.
I'm mostly concerned.
Okay, let's talk about the impacts on the world without moose. So, if moose went extinct, the whole food chain would be affected. First the wolves, and so on, and so on, and so on. So pretty much we need to figure out some ways to save the moose.
So ways that we could help the moose population again is to reduce the deer herds and bring back the wolf hunt, like we already said. Actually let the northern forests burn so that the little trees will grow back, because moose really like to eat the little trees. And then instead of making money off of timber and stuff, we save the forests for the moose.
Ways that you at home can help is reducing climate change. Turn off your lights. Don't use so much fuel. Carpool, you know.
Don't cut down trees.
Don't.
And maybe plant some more trees.
Yeah, if you need to cut down a tree, plant another one.
Mm-hmm.
Compost.
Recycle.
Reduce.
Reuse.
Recycle.
So, Greta, what do you think about the moose population decline?
Please save my friends. They're all gonna die, and I just want to play with my friends because everybody wants friends.